Hello everybody, welcome to another pick a card reading. So tonight I'll be channeling messages that your past life self has for you, for who you are in this current lifetime. We might be getting insights about any relevant information for you coming from your past life self that can help you in this current lifetime, or to give you clues on certain things that you're experiencing, or any gifts and talents that you might actually have this lifetime coming from your past life that they would like to remind you of. So I'm keeping this open for the energy to come through with whatever messages that they've got. So before we get started, I'd like to let you know that I've actually started an Instagram page. So on my Instagram, I'll be posting more pick a card readings. These will be pick a card readings with text interpretation. So I'll be writing down my readings. They will be in the form of short messages. So I feel that this way, when I am a little busier, I can still post different readings for you to take a look at. And I feel like these shorter pick a card readings might actually be easier for busier people who might not want to spend so much time, watching these very long videos. My videos tend to be a bit longer because I want to go really in depth in each reading, and I want to make sure that I channel every single message that I receive. And I do tend to be a little slower when I do my readings, just because I do need some time to connect and get into that energetic space. So please do check out my Instagram page if you want to look at more pick a card readings. For my Instagram page, I would like to also mention I would like to keep a routine of doing new moon readings. So at the beginning of each lunar cycle, I will be posting a reading for that particular lunar cycle, talking about the kinds of energies that you can expect to be surrounded in, and the energies that will be beneficial to you during that particular lunar cycle. So please go take a look when you have time. All right, let's get started with the reading. So for tonight, I have these flower cards to choose from. These will be cards that I'll be picking right now for us to get into different groups. Okay. I'll be also using my Aura Soma collection. So I'm going to pick a few fragrances right now for each group. And I'll be doing this intuitively, so I'll have my eyes closed, and just to show you how this process works. So I have these two collections here. This is the Quintessence collection, and this is the Pomander collection. So what I tend to do, as I do with a lot of my readings and the way I read cards, is I keep my eyes closed. I would try to have a feeling for the card or the object that draws me most to it. So that's how I do my readings, that's how I pick my cards, that's how I pick the different objects that I use for the different groups. So maybe I can do this on camera actually. So I'm going to pick some fragrances for group 1. I have my eyes closed. I'm going to get started right now. Feeling a pull towards this area, and actually a bit over here. Not so much for the first row, so here maybe. I'm feeling these two here. And one over here. Oh no, that's outside of the box. That's outside of the selection. I don't feel anything here. I'm feeling something here. So I'm guessing these are the two fragrances for group number 1. I'm going to put this here. So for group number 2, let's see. This one. and this one. Okay. So this will be the quintessence collection for group number 2. And lastly, for group number 3. Again, I'm feeling a pull towards this area, and this is the area where I keep my cards, so that's not too surprising. Okay. Okay, here we go. Right. So this will be for group number 3. Okay, so let's see what cards you've got. Actually, before I flip the cards open, you might also want to see if you can intuitively feel for the group that resonates with you, so that you won't be affected by the imagery on the cards. I'm going to give you a minute here. All right, let's flip open the cards. You have here group number 1. Group number 2. And group number 3. So you have here lilies, yellow rose, and I think this is Gelder rose. Okay, and let me actually also show you which fragrances you've got for each group. I think this came from the Pomander collection, if I'm correct. Okay, I think this came from the Pomander collection. So you have here number 6 is called the orange, and number 7 is gold. So for group 2, number 6 is the cries, and number 8 is, oh gosh, I don't think I can pronounce this right, Perilous Athena and Aeolus. So I think these are Greek names. Not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but let me show you here. Pallas, Athena, and Aeolus, I think. All right, so for group number 3, let's see, 13. You have the Mahakohen. Not sure I'm pronouncing it right either. Mahakohen, I think this would be the one in the center. And let's see here. You have the royal blue. And here with number 15, this is the Holy Grail and Solar Locust. So please take some time to decide which group resonates with you if you haven't already, and I'll see you at your reading. Hello group 1, welcome to your reading. So let's get started by spraying some of these fragrances in the reading area. Number 7 actually smells like champagne. I believe this is called the Gold from the Pomander collection. Okay, let's take a look at what your past life self would like to tell you. So group one, in this lifetime, I feel that you've come here to break a lot of karmic patterns, to be free, to really experience what it means to be free as a soul, to create the life that you want, to not be controlled by other people or circumstances, to really have a greater sense of autonomy within yourself and to know the direction that you'll be going. So I feel that as an energy, you're an energy that is very susceptible to other people's influences. It is not to say that you're weak. Your energy is just like water. It's very easily tainted, affected, and influenced by other people, the way they shape you. So I feel that on the energetic level, you have to come to a stronger understanding of who you really are and what it means to be really functioning from yourself, your own energy. So I see that perhaps in a past life, you might have been somebody who was living in circumstances and environments where there were certain social dictates that you had to follow. So certain social rules. You were somewhat conditioned when you were younger to have certain beliefs about certain things, ideology, religion, or even who you are as a person. I feel like a lot of times these things were dictated to you rather than you really naturally letting yourself organically come to a conclusion about who you are yourself. So I feel that there might be a divide between the heart and the mind, where your mind being conditioned in certain ways is asking you to go in a certain direction, but your heart is pulling you towards another. So I feel like there might be this dynamic that is currently going on in your life. At least this was a dynamic that was going on in a past life. And along the lines of what I was saying about your soul being very easily tainted, very much easily influenced by the energies around you. So I was drawn to talk about the white lily. So you know how white lilies are, white lilies are flowers representing purity, representing innocence. So they're very white and very beautiful. They have a very amazing and sweet fragrance too. But I am getting more of a message along the lines of your innocence really being very easily influenced by other people's energies. And aside from innocence, this is not really even the word that I'm looking for. It's some purity. So your soul and the energy of your soul is very, very pure. Even though I feel that you have a very strong moral compass within, you know what is right and what is wrong, and you wouldn't actually be susceptible to other people's temptations leading you down a path that is not good for you. I don't think you're easily influenced in that way, but I feel that it is more of you being so pure that you don't see ulterior motives, or you cannot anticipate ulterior motives coming from other people. So in that way, you're very pure and very susceptible to other people's energies, because what you see is very pure. You see the innocence in other people and nothing else most of the time anyway. So I feel that with this card, there is a strong feeling of you needing to be very grounded, to be grounded in your own energy, and to constantly be connected to your source, to your soul, so that you can be guided in the right way. You can be guided in a way that is going to be beneficial to you, that is going to lead you to meaningful experiences and things that actually benefit you, and actually is going to help nourish you in this life, to expand you in a positive way, to help you expand in a positive way, to help you achieve the things that you want to achieve, and most important of all, to actually create the experience that you want for this lifetime. So I feel that your past life self is letting you know that this is a very important theme for you in this lifetime, to come into your own power and to really break free from any chains or conditioning that you might have received from other people, and to grow very strong and grounded in your own energy, so that you're directing your life towards your dreams and your goals and the things that you actually want to do. So in this past life, I am also getting the image of a woman who is, I feel like you could have been somebody who was born into a more privileged class. There's a feeling that you might have come from a wealthy or a more privileged background. But then within these circles, there's, you know, all sorts of conditionings, all sorts of rules about how women should be, how you should behave. And there's also a feeling that you were very dependent on your husband. And this wasn't necessarily because you were weak, but it was just more of you being conditioned to expect that from, you know, from yourself and from your relationship with your husband. So there's a feeling of you having being controlled by the people around you. That is not to say that they were controlling you out of malice, to you know, manipulate you or anything like that, but that kind of control comes from them assuming a position of power over you, in terms of how they think you should think, how they think you should act, what they think is good for you. And this really is coming more out of a habit or a tradition, a norm within society. So I feel that your soul is more or less done with that kind of experience. I feel like in this lifetime, your soul really wants to have a say in how your life would unfold. And I feel that through your different past lives, you've also experienced enough to have an opinion about what you like and what you dislike, and you know, an opinion about how you want your life to play out, what kinds of values you want to embrace for yourself, what kinds of ideology would actually align with you and resonate with you within. So I feel like in this lifetime, you're really here to be very assertive, to ground your energy, to be very connected to your energy, and to expand your energy outwards so that you're creating the life that you want. And this might be a little difficult for you at the current moment because this is something that is very new for you. So the advice from your past life self is really to be very grounded. Take some time to meditate and to ground yourself. I'm really seeing your root chakra. You really need to when you meditate, so visualize your root chakra extending lights down into the core of the earth and really grounding you, pulling you back down towards Mother Nature. So I feel that grounding your root chakra is going to be something that's very important for you when you meditate. I believe there are many different ways to ground your root chakra. The one that I've mentioned is the one that I've seen a lot in different kinds of meditation practice, and it is the one that I've used before. So use whichever way works for you, but please do remember to ground yourself when you meditate. I feel that meditation and grounding yourself, connecting with source, is really going to be very helpful for you in this current life. I feel that there might have been some sadness surrounding your confinement, or at least confinement in the energetic sense. There's a feeling that you were not free to express yourself and what you truly felt, how you truly thought in that past life. And perhaps this frustration might also be carried over into this lifetime, where there are many things that you want to express, but you feel confined in a way. You don't feel like you have the energy to fully be free to be yourself. So I feel that your past life self is asking you to be gentle with yourself through your frustration, any frustration that you might have, and really slowly allow this process to unfold, because this is definitely a goal that you have, a goal to liberate yourself and be free. I feel that for a lot of you, this freedom is going to come in the form of being able to create your own income, to make a lot of money, or to create a way of earning money that is unique to you, that you know, you're seeing yourself coming into your power, doing things your way and being very successful with it. So I feel that this is going to be very powerfully healing for you in this lifetime. I also feel that for a lot of you, you will be it would be very healing for you to have your own home, to actually create a beautiful space for yourself and to decorate it the way that you like. So even if you are living with somebody else, if you have a partner, if you're getting married, I feel that within the relationship, you do need a certain sense of autonomy, and you do need to have a say in how you want to conduct your life, how you want to decorate the house. I feel that you are going to be needing to assert yourself in this lifetime, and being able to assert yourself and actually create something that is very beautiful for you, that you really enjoy, that you really like, is going to be very healing and very meaningful for you in this lifetime. Definitely with the Ace of Wands card, I really feel like this is a very powerful card, and I do feel that this is going to be a process that your soul is actively guiding you through. So you don't have to worry about not being able to do this in this lifetime, because this is where your soul is investing its energy in. And I feel that your soul is really saying that this is going to blossom, this plan of yours. It is going to blossom. It is going to create so much more than you can see right now, that you can feel right now. I feel like by the end of your life, because you know, throughout your whole life, you're going to be living many different experiences that is going to elevate you one level up, you know, the previous one. So I feel that by the time you're done with everything, you're going to look back and see how far you've come and how much you've created, and how much of your creation actually speaks to your soul, how much of your creation actually reflects who you truly are, and that you can be very proud of, that you take a lot of pride in. And I feel that you will be able to really proudly sign your name on every single thing that you create in this lifetime, be it your marriage, be it, you know, any business that you're starting, be it any project that you're doing. So anything that you're doing, I feel that you're going to feel so proud of yourself for these things, because they will be truly reflecting who you really are. So I am going to draw these Lenormand cards right now. Oops, okay. To see if there is a theme, and these two just flipped out. So I'm going to take them. So you have 2 and 35. I feel like 2 and 35 are important numbers for you. I really do see them as very important numbers, and 70 as well. So 2 times 35. 35, this could be speaking of an age where you'll be actually starting something new, starting a very important chapter in your life. And there's something that might be happening at age 70 as well for some of you. But 2 could also be talking about angel numbers, birthdays, or the dates in a month. So 35, yeah, I do see 35 as being an age. And if you're looking for angel numbers, so 5 plus 3, 8. So I feel like 8 could also be an angel number that you can look out for. And in East Asian traditions, 8 actually is a number for prosperity, continuous prosperity, continuity. So this is also a very auspicious number. And so let's take a look at your Lenormand, at the themes that they're pointing out to it. So with the Clover card, this is signifying synchronicities, this is signifying luck, signifying actually divine assistance that is constantly interfering, helping you to achieve whatever that you need to achieve. So I do feel that this is your soul saying that whatever that you experience in life, whatever that you're doing, you're always guided, and there's always synchronicities that is actually pulling you towards the direction that they want you to go onto, and that they're really very much helping you with fulfilling your life purpose in this lifetime. And with the Anchor card, I feel that this is speaking about grounding. I feel that your soul is saying that you are definitely grounding yourself much more in this lifetime, and this grounding process is actually going on very well, very smoothly. So I feel like as you continue on with your process, as you continue grounding yourself, you're going to see a lot of what you want to create really coming into manifestation, grounding your creations into reality, into 3D reality. I feel like this is really a message from your soul, from your past life self, that this is something that you've come to do and that you're going to be able to do. So there's no worry about it. I feel that they're really reassuring you. If some of you might be a little worried about where you're going in life and maybe feeling indecisive, a little wishy-washy in certain areas, I feel like this message is really coming in to let you know that it is okay, everything is under control, and you can just let yourself take, little steps, one step at a time towards your goal. And this is all going to be very, very much guided by the divine, guided by your soul, but guided by your spiritual team, I'm also seeing. And you're going to be successful with this. This grounding work that you're doing and manifesting your reality. So let's see if there's any other messages that they have for you. Okay, you have Two of Swords again, Two of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. So I feel that for some of you, actually, you might be juggling many different things at the same time. And this actually makes you feel a little indecisive or pulled in many different directions. I feel that this is a message really coming in to advise you that it is best to follow your heart. And because whatever that you feel is in your heart that is right to do, you will find the energy and the inspiration to get these things done. So there might be many different things that you actually want to accomplish. And I feel that you're a very talented person with many different abilities, many different kinds of skills, and you have interests in many different areas too. And I do see you trying your hand at many different things and different projects. I feel like this is part of the process of you experiencing different things and trying to gauge what is it that you like and what is it that you dislike. This is all actually okay. But when you do feel indecisive or pulled in different directions, when you feel like you're not sure what exactly you want to do, it is most important to not let your head take over. It is most important to really feel into your heart for what you truly feel like doing. And if you do a little experiment, you will be able to see that when you do something that is heartfelt, that you really feel like doing, that is coming from the bottom of your heart, you will be given the appropriate inspiration and the energy actually to get these things done, and they will feel like very easy tasks for you. But when it is something that is actually coming from your head, coming from the dictates of your mind, you will be seeing that these things are a little harder to achieve. They take more effort and they're not as easy, so they don't feel as inspired. I feel that this message is also applicable for romantic partners. When you're deciding between two people, or when you feel like you're pulled in two different directions when it comes to different romantic interests, do try to get into the heart space and feel where is it that your heart feels most comfortable. I feel like this is going to be a practice that you'll be working on in this lifetime. And your past life self is actually very happy that you have the chance and the freedom to make decisions for yourself and to experience all these different things for yourself, so that you can choose the path that speaks most to your heart. And some of the time, I feel like you might feel blocked from heading into certain directions. And you might be thinking, there are many things that I haven't been able to experience yet. And you know, my path has been blocked before I can experience anything. So I would just like to say here that your past life self is also energetically trying out many different things before these things are physically manifested in front of you. So I feel like on the energetic level, there is, so this is a process that is not happening solely on the human level. This is a process that is also happening very much on the energetic level, where you are liberating yourself and you are really freely exploring many different sides of life and different paths, different possibilities. So for some of you as well, you might actually be having dreams of parallel realities. You might be dreaming of an alternate self. So this could also be one way that you're experiencing and exploring different paths, different avenues. So let me actually pick one more Lenormand card to see if there's any last word of advice for you, or anything that they want to draw your attention to. I feel like picking an oracle card for you as well, so I might actually look at which oracle deck to use, but let me pick a Lenormand card. Oops, okay. Two popped out. Should I take these two? Okay, I feel like I might actually take these two. So these are supposed to be last messages, advice. I feel like for some of you, you might actually experience different people or energies persuading you to go in certain directions. So some of these people could be very persuasive people. So I feel like they could be sending you, you know, these could be real messages, or these could be psychic messages, but you're receiving a lot of messages from different people, you know, giving you different ideas, selling you different ideas. And so I feel like it's very important for you to understand, you know, when these messages are not coming from your soul, when they're coming from other people, and when they're coming from other energies. And it is important for you to find a place for you to retreat into, so that you can have some quiet time. You can have your safe sanctuary in which you feel for the answers from within, so you're not influenced by other energies. And actually, aside from this message, I'm also getting the message that some of you might be receiving communication from somebody. I feel like this could be somebody of importance to you in your life. So I'm getting many different messages and scenarios right now. So I feel like some of you might be receiving messages concerning a job, concerning work or projects. And there's also a message that I'm getting from a I wanted to say a friend, but I feel like this could be a romantic interest or somebody with the potential to be a romantic partner. So I feel like you'll be receiving a message or communication from that kind of character in your life. This could be somebody that you know, or somebody that you, I feel like for some of you, this could be someone new. For others, this could be from somebody that you know in the past as a friend, or you might have had some, brief encounters with that person. But I feel like you'll be receiving some kind of message from these people, and there is information contained in these messages that you'll be receiving that is really going to be helpful for you. You'll be learning from these messages or the content of these messages, or there might be energetic contribution that they're making towards you. So I feel like this, as much as it is a message, is also going to be a gift or just something that is going to add on to you, something that is going to be helpful to you. But I do see a persistent message or a persistent image of emails in my head. So this communication could come in the form of an email. Aside from the message of needing a safe sanctuary for yourself, needing to retreat, I feel like the Garden card is also letting me know that you are creating your own garden. You're cultivating a space that is going to be very reflective of you, reflective of your needs, and reflective of your personal aesthetics, what you like and what you dislike. I feel that there is a need to cultivate this space for yourself. This could be a physical space, a mental space, or an emotional space. But I feel that this space is going to really add on to who you are. It's going to help you feel more grounded into your reality. It's going to be a home that you go back to feel like yourself, I feel like this is more like a fortress as well, a fortress where you are protected, where you are able to really, be in your own energy. And if you have a soulmate, if you have a partner in the future, or even in the current moment, if you have a partner, I feel like your partner is going to have to be somebody who can join you in this space, can join you in this garden. And this garden is also going to, so creating this space for yourself is also going to help you filter out the kinds of energy that doesn't resonate with you, the kinds of energy that is not helpful for you. So as I was speaking just now, I was also taking a look at the back of the deck. I've shuffled the deck since, but what the deck showed as the last card was the snake. So let me actually find that card and show you the card. So this was the card that was at the back of the deck. And I feel like being in this garden is actually going to help fortify you against energies that are not helpful for you. So if you can create this physical space, so it's something, an extra weight, an extra barrier against foreign energies or energies that are not helpful for you, I feel that as you learn to ground yourself and assert your energy in this lifetime, having this space is going to be very helpful and important for you. So last of all, actually, I am going to read to you the message from your fragrances to see if they have healing energies for you, actually to help you assess the healing energies of these fragrances. So they're kind of like a scent of gift, energetic gift for you. So number 6, the orange says, the regression protector and shock absorber of the past and present. So this fragrance helps you to deal with spiritual shocks and fears and balance the aura where you feel beside yourself. This orange is going to help you let go and accept all that is going on around you. It is related to the second chakra, which is the sacral chakra, and it is going to have a soothing and calming effect on this area. So even though you're looking at this digitally over the internet, so I'm going to spray this one more time, and let's see if you can connect to this fragrance energetically, and see if you can concentrate on your second chakra to really get this energy connected to that area. Okay, I'm going to put this aside. And for this fragrance, it says wisdom and self-knowledge. Finding abundance within ourselves, using our wisdom to its full potential. The gold relates to the solar plexus chakra, where we can feel anxiety and fear. By using this color, we may enable ourselves to accept, receive, digest, and relax. So it is about relaxing yourself and finding your internal wisdom, accessing this wisdom, and using it to your full potential. So I feel that you're really coming into your own power in this lifetime and learning to come back into yourself, to not be scattered spiritually or energetically, to really be very integrated into your body and into your reality. So group 1, I feel like this is all I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed the reading, and if you did, please consider liking the video and subscribing, and I hope to see you in my other videos. Bye! Hello group 2, welcome to your reading. So I am going to start the reading by spraying the area with your fragrances. This is number 6, the cries. Let me just confirm. Yes, it is the cries. And this is number 8, Hylas, Athena, and Eoris. So let's take a look at what your past life self would like to tell you. If they have messages for you about what you're going through in life, or any lessons that you might have for this lifetime. Wow, these cards are really fitting with the fragrance that you've picked. So I didn't mention it before, but number 8, the Pallas, Athena, and Eoris is about beauty and aesthetics. And actually, I'm going to just read to you your message since I'm mentioning it right now. So it says here, creative expression of love and beauty, awakening to the beauty in all things, inspiration for our skills, our dreams and visions, helps us to have a deeper understanding of the energies concerned with prosperity and the right livelihood. And actually also, let's take a look at your message from the Christ. It helps us to focus our efforts in the right direction, planting our feet firmly on the ground, re-energizing us and offering protection along our life path. Regardless of whether our life path is mundane, humble, dramatic, or sensational, it will give us a realization of the connection with the higher source. The greatest aim is to be truly ordinary. And it says here, so the shorter message is the awakening quintessence. So I feel that maybe for some of you, you're awakening to your beauty within. These are all very beautiful cards, very pastel. I know this deck is mainly pastel in terms of the colors that they use, but just with all the cups here, you have the Two of Cups, Three of Cups, Knight of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Four of Cups. These are all very, very watery, flowy, pastel energies. So cups associated with the emotions, with romance, with beauty, with harmony. I feel that for your past life self, what they're saying is that in this lifetime, these are the things that they really want to create. In your past life, you might have been somebody who was very strong, somebody who didn't have the chance, the opportunity to experience the more, the gentler side of life. So I feel like what they're saying is that in this lifetime, they do want to be able to assess their emotions, to really get into the flow of their emotions. So I'm getting the message here that they want to understand what it means to be a woman. Most of my viewers are women, so if you're a man, how is this going to apply? Let's see. And I think if you're a man, this is going to be applied in the way, through you feeling into your own emotions and really manifesting your feminine counterpart, and experiencing these things that they like with her. But let me get back to the message for women. I feel that in this lifetime, you're really here to experience what it means to be in your feminine power, to be in that soft, flowy power, to experience what it means to be a woman. A woman manifested through your personal energy, through the energy of your soul, experiencing your feminine self, your divine feminine self, and creating very beautiful, harmonious relationships with the people around you. So I feel that for many of you, you will be really getting into partnerships with a divine counterpart, or you will be experiencing what it means to be in a partnership, to be sharing your emotions with other people, to really be connected to the heart, connected not because of needing to achieve anything of mutual interest or anything of that sort. It is really a connection based on your heart chakra, on the emotions. So it is not even about needing to be in a relationship with someone because they are going to be a very good business partner for you, or somebody who is going to complement you in terms of skills and abilities. I feel like these things are going to be important. These are going to be important qualities in your partner, but this is not going to be the basis of your relationship. So the basis of your relationship with other people, I feel like in this lifetime, you're really learning to connect on the heart chakra level. And you're learning to relax into life and to enjoy beautiful things in life, to have fun, to relax, to really indulge yourself. And with these beautiful women here, I really do see you as spending time spending time to nurture your feminine physical self, to go shopping, to make up, to get a spa. So doing things that really are able to nurture what it means for you to be a woman. And I know there are many different ways to express yourself as a woman, but with this card, I really do see this as something as really indulging yourself in a very luxurious way. I feel like the beauty of the earth, the beauty of what life can offer, the luxuries of what the material world can offer, these are the things that you really want to experience in this lifetime. And I feel that you are going to experience these things in this lifetime. But I do see that at the core of your soul, this card is really an advice saying that you don't need to go looking for these things. They are these opportunities, these people, or these life circumstances, they are going to come to you. So you're really being guided by your soul to go, onto different, to move ahead one step at a time, to experience different things one step at a time, so that you are getting all these beautiful experiences in your life. So this card is reminding you to stay grounded and to stay connected to your soul, because your soul is going to help you move towards these things and to bring these things to you. With the Knight of Cups here, I really feel like it is about engaging your emotions and being free to express your emotions in a way that is very true to you, in a way that touches the hearts of other people, and being able to receive such kinds of attention as well from other people, to experience generosity from other people, to experience receiving gifts, receiving other people's adorations. So I feel like your past life self is really coming in to let you know that you've been developing so much of your strength, your masculine qualities in previous lifetimes, that this lifetime it's really going to be a lifetime where you are able to relax a little and to learn to enjoy life and to learn to relax into life. So currently some of you might actually still be in that warrior energy where you're always on your toes, you're always rushing into action. I feel that in this lifetime your past life self is saying that you can really allow yourself to relax a little and to learn to develop your feminine qualities and to nurture your feminine self. So really nurture your feminine self and let it receive whatever nourishment, whatever nurturing that the physical body needs to rest more and to get back into the energy and mindset of life being a process or a journey that you can enjoy, that you don't need to fight your way through life all the time, or to feel like you need to protect yourself or to battle unseen evils. I feel that your past life self is letting you know that you have been very strong and you are still very strong, but it is time to let go of that warrior energy in you and allow your divine feminine self, a softer side of yourself, to come out and to experience life. So let me draw some Lenormand cards right now to see if they have other messages for you. So I'm using these cards for themes or any extra information or advice they have for you for this lifetime. So how about let's get some themes for your past life. Do we have themes about your past life that would benefit you to know in this lifetime. Ooh, there's a heart. Okay, I'm getting a very strong message here, especially with the heart falling over the strength card, that for many of you in your past life, you were so caught up with whatever that you had to do, that warrior energy, that very masculine energy, that you haven't really been able to nurture your heart. And I feel like there might have been a romantic connection that you kind of just set aside, or you didn't put a lot of effort in, or you didn't pay attention to, because you were so caught up in the things that you wanted to do, the battles that you needed to fight. And I feel that you might have realized in the past life that as strong as a man or a warrior that you were, so you might have been a woman, but as strong as the person that you were, you really missed that heart-to-heart connection with the person that you loved. You really regret not being able to connect with that person and to be able to develop your heart enough so that you can truly love that person and be in a heartfelt relationship with that person. I feel that you're going to meet this person again, and this person still loves you a lot, and I feel like they have forgiven everything from past lives, so there's no need to hold on to guilt or regrets or anything like that. I feel like that person is waiting for you, and because they truly love you, they can see that you really, there were certain circumstances, and it was also part of your nature to focus more on work and on the duties that you had. But in this lifetime, I feel like you've decided really to set aside that warrior energy within and really develop, to feel into your hearts, to develop your feminine energies and get back into union with this person that you've neglected or set aside in favor of something that was more practical, things that you had to do. I feel like there was a heartbreak on both sides. So they were obviously heartbroken by your decision. And I feel like you might have realized at one point in that past life too, that nothing was more important to you by the end of your lifetime, you realize, than being able to love somebody and being able to receive love in return. I feel that in that past life, there were certain regrets and feelings of guilt and a realization that life is not, you don't have to take life as seriously as you did in the past. And now I'm getting the message that some of you might have actually set aside your lover or that person you love just because they didn't have the same ideology, they didn't share the same values as you in that lifetime. It was really for reasons that, upon retrospect, you realize they were very stupid reasons, but at that moment, they were like the world, they were like most important for you. So it was something like that, I think. And so this lifetime, you've really decided, you've set your eyes on, really, really sorting this out, getting back into the energy of the heart. Some of you, I feel like you might be so used to your warrior energy that you might sometimes physically exert yourself to the point of exhaustion. You might feel that you're not as physically strong as you would like to be, or you might find that you do need a lot of time to rest, to recuperate. Some of these things might have caused you to feel frustration in life, to feel frustrated that you're not able to do as much as you want to. I think this is all part of the plan to get you back into a feminine flow and not be so much in your masculine energy or relying on the masculine energy to get things done. So there's really an emphasis on developing your heart and getting back into union with that person. So I'm going to draw these cards to see if we have more messages surrounding this past life. This person that you were in love with, I feel like they definitely embodied the more feminine energy. They could have been a man or a woman in that past lifetime, but I feel like they were the sort of person who would be more in touch with their hearts, with their emotions. So ideologies and things like that, they weren't as important to that person. Doesn't necessarily mean that that person didn't have their own opinions, they didn't have a moral, a set of moral values or moral compass. It just means that for them, they connect with other people or they see other people through their hearts. So they're not going to cut off that heart connection just because of different ideologies or what that person has said or done. I feel like this person's heart is always open, and for you in this lifetime, you're learning to be the same. You're learning to open your heart so that in terms of your heart space, you can connect with that person on the same level and actually go back together. And this union is going to happen because this is something that you've decided to come in to do this lifetime. So this is something that your past life self really wants you to be able to do. So let's look at these cards. You have Four of Pentacles here. So again, very set in your ideologies and your values. Perhaps there might have been a materialistic streak as well. Being very driven by establishing certain kinds of material status or comfort. So this is really, I feel like, an opposite energy from all these Two of Cups and Three of Cups energies that I've mentioned. I've mentioned that I feel like in this lifetime you're going to be enjoying, the luxuries of life. So what is so different is that in that past life, you were more keen on accumulating. You weren't necessarily enjoying yourself or the things that you had. Whatever that you were accumulating, it was all for the sake of, feeling gratification from having these things and being able to show the world or at least conform to certain standards in society. You have the Queen of Pentacles here. So again, driven by the material world. Eight of Wands and Seven of Wands. So definitely these cards do not speak about you being a very heart-based kind of person. Definitely you were a very fiery person, somebody who is going to be very, very quick to respond to energies that threaten you. So you're going to put up a fight. You're going to be somebody who is not going to back down. You're always ready to fight, always ready to, stand your ground and be very strong in your masculine energy to defend yourself or to get everything that you want. And you were a very fast moving kind of person as well. So you wouldn't really slow down to feel into things or to think over things. I feel like you were somebody who was very quick, and you probably have very good instincts too. Very good instincts. You were very quick. You were a go-getter. You would get everything that you wanted, and you would usually be very successful with these things, or at least these. This was something that drove you. This was something that gave you a feeling of purpose and drive in that past life. So in this lifetime, definitely I feel like you're coming in to embody more of the Christ energy in your masculine self, to learn to surrender to life, to surrender and to connect with the beautiful divine feminine energy within yourself, to connect with your hearts, and to know that through this divine feminine energy, you'll be creating very beautiful things. Whatever material comfort that suits you, but in a way that is more heart-based and that is more emotionally fulfilling, instead of creating things for the sake of having them, of showing them to the world. So I hope this makes sense for you, group 2, and I think this is all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and if you did, please consider giving the video a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing, and I hope to see you in my other videos. Bye! Hello, group 3. Welcome to your reading. So I am going to start the reading by spraying these fragrances in the area. Oops. Oh. This is the royal blue. And this is the Maha Kohen. And number 15 is the Holy Grail and Solar Logos. So I'll be reading to you your messages from the fragrances at the very end of the reading. And let's get started. So we are receiving today messages from your past life self. So I feel like this card is representing to me who you were in a past life, or the essence of your soul. So this is your past life self coming with this message. It's almost as if she's looking back at her past life, and this wasn't a very easy past life. I feel that in this lifetime, in this lifetime, you were surrounded by a lot of people who weren't necessarily good for you. They didn't have your best interests at heart. They were people who didn't show you who they truly were. They were people who weren't who had a mask on, and who would actually say things just to make you feel like you can trust them, or to make you feel like you can connect with them. But then I feel like this is all very superficial level connection, or they're trying to get something out of their connection with you. And I feel like this has left you very hurt and very haunted as well, because you were somebody who was so inspired in life, someone who was very powerful, with a lot of talents, a lot of abilities, a lot of drive and energy to get things done. So I am getting a sense that this could have been a woman figure, but some of you could have been men. But overall, definitely you were somebody who was very powerful, and you had a lot of powerful friends too, but not everybody, these people in your circle, they were not all they didn't reciprocate the kind of true heartedness that you showed towards them. So you were somebody who was very true-hearted with these people. You were somebody very sincere, and I feel like you were also a leader in the group. You were somebody who probably actually you were able to lead these people out of many very tricky and difficult situations. But you also ended up being hurt a lot by these very people that you saved. So there's a feeling that in that lifetime you became very, very tired. I feel like you could have, you had a lot of stamina, and you were somebody who was very strong physically as well. Your connection with Source would have helped you through many difficulties. It would have giving you the energy to keep moving. But there's a sense that you were so tired by all these dynamics that was going on in your connections with these people that you kind of wanted to give up even trying. You were wary of your own power because you saw that as being a way for other people to manipulate you. You saw that as being a way where you are guilt tripped into helping people. You're often that person that they go to for help, but they turn against you the very moment that they can. So I feel like you were very wary and tired of all these situations that kept happening in your close circle, within your connections. I feel that yes, you might have had one or two very, trustworthy friends, or even a partner, a life partner that's really supported you. But in general, there's this feeling of being very tired with humanity, very disappointed by humanity. And there is a reticence by the end of your life to make any kind of connection. So there's a sense that you closed off your hearts. You didn't feel safe connecting with other people anymore because you felt as if these people could not be trusted, that you never know when they are going to turn against you, that you weren't really able to see who they truly were because you felt like everybody had a mask on when they were around you. So you might really have been somebody of importance, somebody that people were jealous of, but they also needed somebody who was able to provide for these people. Excuse me, somebody who was able to provide for these people and to really help them and benefit them in many ways. So I feel like this was part of your plan to experience such things in that lifetime. So I'm drawn to the Ace of Wands here. I feel like this was part of your soul's plan, but there's a sense that you were very traumatized by this experience. You're still healing from this experience, I'm seeing. You're still healing from it, and you're still learning to trust in your connections, to be able to really filter out the people that weren't being sincere, that aren't being sincere and honest with you, people who are not really good for you. You're still doing that and healing from that trauma, from that lifetime. You're very talented, I feel. You're still very talented. There's a sense, however, that you might be keeping yourself safe right now, to really shy away from the spotlight because you don't want that kind of attention anymore. You don't want to draw to you toxic people who are only going to take advantage of you, or sycophants who are only there so that they want to look good with you in the picture. So I feel like you're really healing from all these energies and experiences. I'm drawn to talk about this flower card right now. I don't really know what the symbol is for this flower, but I feel like what this flower is saying to me is that there's a need to start all over again, to really reclaim a kind of innocence within your soul. So there's a need to cleanse away the energy that that has really left its imprint on you from that lifetime, and to start all over on a clean slate, to recreate your reality so that this reality, whatever that you're experiencing in this lifetime, is not going to be a repeat of what had happened. I feel like this is going to come through you assessing your power, understanding that at the soul level, you rise above all these energies, or these malintentioned energies that were directed against you, that you're much more powerful than all these experiences. I feel like there's a need to recognize that you don't need to be, you don't need to fall victim to these connections with these people again. I feel like actually you were powerful enough to not be tricked into these connections too in that lifetime, but somehow you really wanted to believe that there was goodness in humanity, and the disappointment that you were feeling was so strong that you decided to cut off that connection with source because you were unable to forgive these people and experiences. This past life self, I feel like she's saying that you're still healing from these experiences that I've just described, but this healing is ongoing. I'm drawn to the sunflower here that she's holding in her hands. She's really looking at you, looking at your soul, at these experiences with a lot of compassion in her eyes, I'm seeing. And I feel too that you might be re-experiencing some of these things right now in your life or previously in an earlier part of your life. That was really to facilitate the healing process so that you can see at the soul level how you can react differently to these life experiences and circumstances, and to come back into your true power, your own power, and to look beyond things that other people have done, to look beyond the ugly side of humanity, and to feel powerful enough to really win energetically against all the disappointment and hurts and regrets that you've had in that past lifetime. I feel like these connections were so overwhelming for you that you might have felt very lost or disconnected from your true self at one point, or the way you see your world, your vision might have been so clouded by these things and experiences that you weren't able to see an alternative, a different way for things to unfold, or a different side of humanity. So this is all a healing process, part of the healing process that you're undergoing. And I feel like your past life self is saying that there is definitely true love for you. True love coming from friends, from romantic partners, from your connections. You can achieve that kind of connection in this lifetime. These people who can connect with you at the heart level, very sincerely, very honestly, these people are here and they are coming into your life. But and this is part of your goal to establish that kind of connection, to really again just regaining your personal power so that you're not defined by your experience, or your energy is not going to be tainted with your past experiences anymore, and you can feel more ready, more powerful to move forward in your current life. So some of these people from your past, they might still be incarnated with you just because there's such a strong karmic pull between you and these people. But I feel like your past life self is saying that you are going to be strong enough to assert yourself within these energies, and to be strong enough to really not be held back by these energies, to move forward on your path away from them, separate from them, and that they are not going to be able to pull you back anymore. Okay, I feel like drawing more cards for you actually. I feel like pulling the first two from the deck. So let's say, oh, okay, we have the Lovers, oh my God, and the Empress. That's really beautiful. Okay, so you are definitely going to grow into a much more powerful version of yourself. You are going to triumph over these energies that I've mentioned that had that very terrible karmic connection with you, and they might still be pulling you back a little. But your past life self and your soul are saying that you are going to come into your full power. You are much more powerful than you believe, and you're going to be able to move on onto your path without being held back by these people anymore. And that there is love for you. There is love on the horizon. Um, there are people waiting to really experience that heartfelt connection with you. So, this being the Lovers card, obviously they're talking about a romantic relationship or a lifelong relationship. But I'm also seeing this as, lifelong friends, lifelong partners, um, work partners. I feel that you are going to be so blessed in this lifetime with your connections. And it is all a matter of healing away the karmic connection that you have with these energies in the past and coming into your power, coming into your full potential and understanding your personal power, um, having the energy to forgive and forget and move on to the next level in your life and in your soul's evolution. So right now I am going to draw these cards to see if we can have extra information either about this past life or any kinds of message or messages or advice that they might have for you for this current lifetime. Okay, I'm just drawn to say that the Empress card is speaking about your spiritual powers, I feel like. So if the Queen of Wands was the kind of power that was the energy, this card representing your energy from a past life, it feels like there's a, energetic or power upgrade in terms of um, your spiritual powers or the energy of your soul, so that there's more of a sense of being very strong, very grounded, very certain, very solid in terms of your energy, so that you don't need to be defensive around energies that might not be aligned with you. You can just, stay in your own power and live your life. So this is definitely talking about an upgrade in your spiritual power. And it is talking too about manifesting, being able to manifest the things that you want and not be hindered by contrasting or opposing energies anymore. So before I flip these over, I'm going to draw some cards from this deck as well. Oops. Okay. Ooh, you have the stars here and Six of Wands, book with the King of Cups and the Five of Wands. So with the stars alongside the Six of Wands, this is definitely speaking of victory, of you being able to be successful in this goal that you have for this lifetime, this goal to come into your own power, to really be in your upgraded spiritual power, being able to create the reality that you want, to be ascended. Yes, ascension. That's the word I'm looking for. So that evolution that you were hoping to achieve in that past lifetime, I feel like you're going to be able to fully achieve that in this lifetime. To really be in a higher vibration so that these energies that you encountered in your past life can no longer reach you. Or if they do want to reach you, they're going to have to reach you. They're going to have to evolve and transmute past karma to be able to reach you and connect with you at a higher level. So, but this is definitely very encouraging. It is telling you that you're going to be able to achieve these things that you plan to achieve for this lifetime. And now I'm drawn to this number 6 here, 16 and 6. So I feel like 6 is going to be a very important number for you. So you might want to look out for the number 666. I feel like this is an angelic number that has a meaning for you. So with these cards here, I feel like there might have been some kind of conflict in the past in terms of the way you see the world. So some of these people that you had conflicts with, I feel like in this lifetime, you need to come to an emotional resolution within about these conflicts and see that these are people who are energies, or these are just people who have different values or different ways of seeing the world, different ways of conducting their life from you. So there's a need to come to that inner peace and understanding within to perhaps even feel love for some of these people. So you can feel love without needing to express your love or to display your love, especially when it is dangerous or not to your advantage to do so. But I feel that this card is really talking about needing to come to some kind of peaceful resolution within of all these different conflicts. And it is going to add to your wisdom as a person and your wisdom on the soul level, to see that you can embrace differences without needing to lose your identity. You can embrace, you can allow, other people to have their opinions, or however much they might contrast from your personal opinions or the way you see the world. There's a need to come to an inner peace about seeing that kind of diversity in life and not being affected by these contrasting energies or people, not being harmed by them. So you're going to be able to stay far away enough from them so that you can look at them with love and not be personally affected by them. I think this is going to be important for you. So you might still have internal conflicts, or there might be an energy of an internal conflict within you. So an internal struggle as well to accept these energies within. But I feel like what you're working on right now is really coming to that space, to that feeling of peace within, and to resolve whatever tangled up emotions you might have about these energies. There's a need also to resolve your emotions for the sake of clearing out the karma. I feel like the karma is really going to be dissolved. You're no longer going to be tied down by this karmic relationship or connection if you can come to an inner peace within yourself. So overall, I feel like your past life self is really coming in to tell you, to shed light on your situation, to encourage you to keep going, because there are many beautiful things ahead for you with the Lover's card and the Empress card. And the Two of Cups, I really feel like you're going to be able to find a meaningful connection with many different people, and you are going to come back into your own personal power. You are no longer going to, you're going to feel freedom. You're no longer going to feel trapped by these people, or that, or fear that they are going to come back into your life or to sabotage you in any way. I feel like your past life self is really saying that you're going to be successful in this lifetime with this goal, this plan that you have. And right now, it is a matter of really allowing this healing to take place, and knowing that this healing is going to make you so much wiser as a person, so much wiser as a soul. And if on the human level you want to also contribute to this healing process, then you can learn to embrace peace and to meditate when you feel very unsettled within, to meditate and actively and consciously choose to come into a place of peace, to ask for resolution for everybody involved. So to end your message, group 3, I am going to read to you messages from these fragrances. These fragrances are hopefully going to bring you healing in this on this issue, and to energetically give you a boost. So even if you're not, smelling them, you're not connecting with them through your senses, but I feel like there is going to be an energetic transmission of this healing to you. So I'm going to start with this number 13 here. So number 13, let me see. Number 13 from the Pomander collection, you have Royal Blue here, the Perception Strengthener. So this opens us up to the powers of our imagination and intuition, as well as helping us to access sympathetic emotions. Can help to find detachment from emotions so that we do not feel overwhelmed by them. So this Pomander fragrance is going to help you find detachment from any upset emotions that you might have at the soul level or on the human level. If you're feeling these past life energies, this is going to help calm you down. Let's look at number 13 from the Quintessence collection. So this is the Mahakohen. So it says here, to say from the heart what you feel. Mahakohen, the great teacher, teaching through the whisperings of the heart, the connection of the inner teacher. Of particular help if we're working with crystals, creates a communication link between our mind and our spirit. Okay, so connecting you with your soul and helping with that connection. Let's look at number 15, the Holy Grail and Solar Logos. The Grail is the chalice of light. The Solar Logos is the sun, the word, the communication that can come through us when we enter the receptivity of the Grail. Helps us on all levels to bring about a transformation in relation to receptivity and unfoldment of the creative feminine intuition within each of us. Okay, so I hope this reading has been interesting for you. Please do give the video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, if it was helpful for you, and I hope to see you in my other videos. Thank you for watching. Bye.